only one side of your jam is Mamen Kosha. It was, how did that happen? Before I even introduce, how did that happen?
So basically, I brought a 10-year Kessie.
Okay.
So I mean, me and Kessie, oh yeah, Kessie, Yo Kessie.
Obia and
Kessie. So the time Yo Kessie, at that era was a thing, especially here in Kumasi.
Okay.
And then I found out that one of my brothers made a song out of it.
Okay.
It didn't sit well with me, but at the end of the day,
it happens.
It happened. So, and I just let it go. I didn't even, I just let it go. I tried to talk about it, but I felt like it was going to ruin relationship between me and the person. So I just let it go.
Okay.
And then I made a song out of it with Brony. That was like an upcoming artist.
Yeah.
And then Free back then came back to Ghana.
Okay.
And then I was helping Free that was newly signed by Mayweather TMT. And then I was doing radio and TV rounds for him in Accra.
Okay.
So they after I was like, yo, bro, let's go to the studio, let's make a song. I have this song called, it's Biggin, like yo,
Biggin.
Man. So like, can you jump on it? So that was actually his first time he rapped in Tree. He never rapped in Tree.
Okay.
He always rapped in English.
You brought that quality out
so
of him.
I brought a different side of him.
Okay.
So it was like a whole thing. And then he was playing it. And in the background when he went to visit Mayweather and he was playing it, and Mayweather was like, yo, Free, one of the best rappers in the game right now.
Man.
Check him
out.
I
was actually on social media, and then people were like, #BSB. I was like, what's #BSB? What's going on? I opened it like TMT, Mayweather, Ghana got bigger.
Yeah.
How did the feeling, get to you? How did it get to you?
It was great, but I felt like I didn't capitalize on the hype at that time.
It swiped so quick.
Yeah, I didn't capitalize because a lot of blogs took it. Peace FM, Joy FM, like naturally took it. A lot of blogs took it, but I didn't capitalize on it because I never saw myself as an artist or branching into
music.
The music aspect, because I started as a artist manager, a talent manager. So I've always been behind the scene, or always enjoying being behind the scene.
Okay,
so
like a stay back thing.
Yeah, but fast forward is like that is not my calling.
This is Mayweather, man. I'm in.
Bro. And I was in Kumasi back then too. So
I don't know. But you got a song with Medical and Kuku Afro.
Yeah.
Let's jam on it, and I'll come back to get talking.
Facts.
Charlie, let's listen to this one.
2020 finesse, Kuku Afro, El Chamano. You don't I love it.
Kumasi's most vibrant airspace.
Hype man finesse, Barima some bills. Okama Semsa, what's up? Tell them say I know said. I get to kill a so shut up. I just see from full friend. Anything that a man want do, bad man wants cut down yo. As I the movie they hate them yo. I go drop and get on yo.
That's one of the terms I've been waiting to ask you about. Barima Uji, it's just a thing.
Uji, Uji started from actually it was an argument between me and one of the MCs. He was introducing me that Barima Shambles with all the Kumasi vibes.
Okay.
And I got annoyed and I was like,
what be Kumasi vibes?
Would you mean? And I don't know Kumasi vibes. So me saying, and I would you mean? And I don't know Kumasi vibes. And I in fact Kumasi vibes and count. Now Kumasi vibes in a day. And I'm in a Accra vibe.
And I'm modified.
And I would you mean? So my friends started laughing. It's like would you mean? Like would you mean? But I started saying it in a microphone when I was working with old lady at that time.
Okay.
And then
way back,
and then at that time when I was working with old lady, and then I was saying it in the microphone like would you mean, or like would you mean, but it was one of the chef that was cooking there, like always like, but me account was would you mean or Mike no I'm a man so then he makes a request now, Monsieur would you mean, now my camera no, so what do you would you mean? So it didn't sit well with the patrons because it was more. It sounded offensive.
Exactly, like
because
some kind of ill language.
Yes, kind of like offensive. Yeah. So I didn't want to say Uji Mane no more. So I was like, okay, Uji.
Okay.
What are Uji?
Like
what are Uji?
Which you mean English, yo?
Hey, what are Uji man? So it's like me trying to say Uji man, but I don't want to finish it. So
and nobody feels offensive.
Nobody feels offensive. Say, what are Uji?
Okay, because sometimes when I used to hear in the club go like, Uji, what I heard you go like, oh, I'm a club, Uji that table so on top Uji. Well, let's get a bit into the industry.
Yeah.
I mean, we are a stakeholder in there, genuinely. Years back before you exited, I think not too much time ago, Ghana DJ Awards, you were put on. I saw you share short quotes. I personally received one or the other. And then the next minute, I saw like Barima is out of the whole thing. And you, to say that was your peak moment. Like everybody in Ghana was talking about you and iPhone DJ.
Yeah.
Concerts, school events. People who didn't understand the whole MC industry and the whole music industry were talking about it. It felt like, why an artist, okay?
Yeah.
Even trying to hype people's songs, you're more like an artist trying to get some kind of energy out there.
Yeah.
Take it in. If there was anybody deserving the award, not because you're here, I told you earlier, you merit the award, but you had to back out.
Yeah, I mean,
how?
So this happened actually a year before these very years awards. You know, I really want to say shout outs to them. You know, the Ghana DJ Awards putting in the work. They've been doing this consistently.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to say big ups to them.
Okay.
And the year they nominated me, that was like actually my first time they nominated me. And but they didn't give me a code. That's like a text code.
They didn't give you a text code at all?
Yeah, I didn't get a text code to give my fans. You know, I wasn't able to get a text code. I made a report about it like several times.
I saw bloggers pick it up when you
so later I took advantage of the situation and I made an article that respect the hype man.
Okay.
And it went viral.
Yeah,
so
I saw it.
Blogs took it. And then based on that, I went on an interview with Sammy Flex.
Okay.
So I got to speak with Sammy Flex on the matter in regards to hype man, our influence and the essence of the industry recognizing us for what we are doing, the value we are adding up. And not just the industry, it starts from the artists. Because the artists, sometimes they see themselves that they're the artists, they are the stars. But we are colleagues.
That's true.
That is why I put myself in a situation where you, the artist, you see me as a star.
Yeah.
You see me way bigger than you.
Exactly.
Even not the numbers, but when you see me, my looks like how I come, you feel like,
sometimes
okay.
You even push the song with more energy than the artists even do.
Facts, because sometimes, you know how to position the songs, certain ways that you can, know how you can talk about a song, to let a crowd at least, because you can't explain your own song. Sometimes, but an MC can explain your song.
Exactly.
For instance, let's say I have there's a song like "Water." I'm about to play Tyler "Water," and I'm about like, oh yo, you know what? This is about to go wet and wild right now, yo, ladies. I just want to see y'all have your water bottles because we're about to go crazy with this one. Because this song is gonna make y'all all wet. So let's listen to this one.
Drop it for me.
Then we drop it now psychologically. Like they're gonna hear it, like make me then that they get attention. Do you understand?
Everybody's ready for the show. That's the jam.
It's the water. This is the water jam. Like we're about to get wet right now because definitely everybody gets wet when they listen to the water song. Sure. For the challenge. That's what everybody was doing. Like the challenge. Do you understand? Like talking about maybe Can Promise a song like Terminator. Like you could be like, yo, this is what right now as we speak. Anything, whether you understand me or not, I'm
okay, bro. I'm just okay. Like I'm okay.
Whether you understand me or not, I'm what? But I'm okay.
Because everybody knows the job, man.
Because people know it, so you can tell people, yo, you don't have to let anybody make you. You see, so.
Why do you think hype men are not being given that value? What do you think?
I think it's not. how my colleague is more like, one, we don't have an industry for ourselves as hype men.
We're just hanging in.
Two, it's not, we haven't really embraced it like that. Like embraced it. Because it's either you do the hype in the club, and after the club, then you divert into radio, and now you divert into TV,
then weddings,
and then you do TV, and then maybe you blow from TV, and then you start doing certain commercials, and start doing weddings for your friends, and then other people, then you go into weddings and stuff, and kind of. But we haven't really put that value on ourselves in a sense that we don't organize our own shows as hype men. We don't have our own fan base. We don't really have that big following of a hype man that has really like toured around the world. That has really got back and really impacted or try to teach even other young ones to be who they could be, or believe that I can be this type of hype man. Like there's no sort of like examples. There's nobody that you can look up to and that person can inspire you, because everybody out there didn't really actually do the hype, even though they were hype men. Because I can mention the likes of Eddie Blade, the likes of Joel Owens, the like a lot of like big names like back in the day that they were hype men, like Lyrical Dirty and all.
Solid names, man.
Solid names back in the day, like these people, promotion, like that time. So, upon all these. But let me just quickly hit the reason why I left the Ghana DJ was because of the incident that happened. They didn't give me the short code and all that. So based on that,
nobody was even voting, man.
Nobody could vote for me. So I lost that year.
Actually,
I lost.
No, if there's no votes, how do you even count?
But even that year was one of my biggest years, because that year was like 2019, 2020, something like that. And I was the first hype man to MC at Twist nightclub. There's no MC who worked at Twist nightclub then. I was the first.
I had never seen no MC at Twist.
I was the first MC or hype man or club MC to officially work for Twist nightclub. That year, I MC'd Cardi B's concert that year. I MC'd major lasers.
Top one,
like I MC'd a lot of big shows, but they didn't.
And so was it the mixtape came out? Was it the same?
The same year that probably like I did all those mixtapes and stuff. But then I was new in Accra at that time, so I mean I didn't say that much. So I just took the opportunity and acknowledged the fact that I was nominated. At least I felt like okay,
I was sorry, like you said,
at least cool. They've nominated me for the first time. I can't complain.
That's true.
So the following year, they didn't nominate me. The following year, they didn't give me
because you complained about what was not good.
I don't know whether I complained. They didn't give me. Sure. They didn't nominate me at all.
Yeah.
And that year we did so much. And I'm like, okay, it's cool.
It's okay.
So the following year they nominated me, and one of my friends called me. Was like, yo, I got to talk to these people for them to nominate you. I'm like, why do you have to talk to these people to nominate me?
It's not imperative.
Like, why do you always have to tell them? Like, bro, you know what? I want to make your work more easier for you. You understand? So, man, I don't want to be part of it. And I was like, yo, bro, you're already nominated. Like, you can't do anything about it.
So
you just have to chest it. Yeah. But no disrespect to the other nominees and stuff, but I was way more relevant. I was way more influential. I was way more.
But you had the market value, man.
I was like everybody that did at that time, but I felt like I wasn't in competition with all the fellas. And I knew that they weren't going to give it to me. So
it's obviously like that.
I won't put myself.
Okay.
I won't. It's like you're going to war, and they said, okay, these are the soldiers ready to go to the war. And you know that you can't fight. Why won't you surrender? So for me, I surrendered. So like me, mama, sasu. So I surrendered. Meaning say, I'm born and famine chain. When I accept the competition and I lose because I accepted the competition.
That's true. I'm born.
80, and I don't have an excuse.
Exactly.
If I lose,
if you accept it, everything you have to do to win, you got to go for it.
So I was like, okay, they be mean to me, sir. Mean to me, accept it. I didn't come with the amount of film, sir. And then I mean, Jack, Odi ma men twe me ho no mo nya mo de. Na men hwe nipa ko no be wi no. No. O wini wi a no abi face me. What I say? And I mean him say, who winning so me no one competition until who ni hwe abetimi aka kire me. Who ni bragging right. E wo me so abetimi aka say, oh, who ne me na call debi. Who dey who na here you will get it.
Just get it.
Yeah.
But Barima, you've been out there for some time.
I mean
in the States. How's the personal life experience been there?
First of all, I want to say shout outs to Free the Youth, you know.
Bro, I was just about to get into that. Let me say anything before you say it. You are the first person I could see rock Free the Youth, and I found interest in that designer. I'm an outfit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, how do you do it, man?
Man, you know I love fashion. You know, fashion has been part of me like for a very long time, sure. And you know, not just fashion. I've had my own.
Because you've inspired a lot of Ghanaian artists. I don't want to mention names, but
I mean, you see, when it came, a lot of people didn't. I started buying Free the Youth from long time.
Bro, you got a song with somebody in Ghana now. I'll play it again. The person wore the Free the Youth kept, and I made referral to the fact that a born there. I'm like
exactly. Do you understand? So the whole point is that like when I started rocking Free the Youth, I was buying them. I loved them. I loved what they were doing. Sure. So I was buying them. Sure. Their first pop-up, I was there. I bought it. Okay. The second pop-up, I was there. I bought it. Okay. The third, I was supporting them. They called me for their events. I was there. They're like, yo, Big Wood, I think you should be the one emceeing for us. Yo, Big Wood. And they called me to the office. Yo, Big Wood, right now we want to make you our official MC and also in charge of our event. Okay. So, you know, we just want to work with you. And I'm like, yeah, no problem, man. Like, it's cool. Yeah. I got you. And then, you know, it's a cool brand too. It's a streetwear brand. So for me as an MC, a hype man, I just don't want to be a hype man or just an MC. Sure. I need to also, my influence based on my fashion, my style. How do I, you know, incorporate that into the act of the MCing and the hype man?
So you give yourself some identity, man.
Identity, where people could identify me as a fashionista. Okay. And how do I go about it? Now I have it. One of the biggest streetwear brands out of West Africa, you know, making it happen. And so I was basically, so that is why Free the Youth Boys, like, they respect the fact that they respect me a lot because
you've been through them.
I buy everything you see me wearing. I buy it.
Bro, you wear some stuff. I'm like,
I don't. It's not for free. Yeah. But people thought like, oh, you have all these pieces. I say, yeah, bro. I bought everything, my own money, to support them. It's like, who supports you? Someone supports you. So they saw all these things.
Support ourselves in Ghana.
Do you understand me? And they're like, yo, you know what? I think they put me on for Black Star Line first for that very year. So Black Star Line first with Vic Mensa and Chance the Rapper, 50,000 capacity of people. We did the Youth in Stereo. And Youth in Stereo was a collaboration between Virgil, Ablon, and Free the Youth. It's a campaign to champion DJing, MCing, and all that. And, you know, I became the face for the MCing. So, like, I was working with them through the whole December, their events, all their pop-ups. Like, I was the one hosting and handling everything, you know. So when we went for the Black Star Line Festival, that was my first ever 2023 show. Like 2023, that was one of my biggest highlights. So that show actually, and it was that show that made me feel like Cecilia are rich where I've reached. Because you know, after watching my performance and then everything, like
this big,
everybody, like it was like, oh, yo, aside everybody, people were choosing me as their best performer over some artists, you know. So I felt like, damn, man, I'm doing something great, and I had plans to travel. And you know, Pharrell Williams had a festival in Virginia called Something in the Water. So they booked Free the Youth to be part of Something in the Water to do their pop-up.
And that was Barima.
And Free the Youth was like, no, you know, we can't do this without, you know, Sean Bills. We have to go with Sean Bills. And they gave me the opportunity, and then we went together to Virginia, and that was my very first show, and it was like a dream come true. That yo, so me took kwan kwa brochia, when person make two kwan kwa brochia because or buy be na mama opportunity na say member na member wari
let my value take me
na me ha na makwa brochia nti me ko wari or baby nti no and I come into me hustle no and I say, oh, maybe Minim artist bear me bear now because okay me cut taunt in big woo be saying na yan corner me found counter ya hype MC mame artist bear but it's a clothing wear brand and they are able to look into it and be like, yo, we need to put a spotlight on this industry, and this industry who's actually pushing, championing the craft. No one else like me, because I've been the guy talking about MCing, advocating about
everywhere,
hype
man.
MCing,
I've seen the articles like
respect the hype man. Like there's no MC or hype man advocating for MCs to be paid well or MCs to be treated well or hype men to be treated well.
More than Barima.
Like when I went to Nigeria, it was like eye opening for me, bro. I saw like 500 MCs in my account. Like I go to clubs and I see like 3 MCs in a club, one club.
Putting value
in Nigeria, bro. In my hype women, it's 500, bro. When I went to Nigeria, I was standing there. I was like, damn, and they were all good.
Super.
If we have 20 Nigerians here doing MCing,
I wish we had like an hour for this conversation.
You know, but. I'm saying,
let's just wrap up until motivate the youth for me. You have a minute to motivate the youth for me.
Well, I just want to say shout outs to Kumasi. Kumasi made me. I want to say shout outs to Kumasi. Everywhere I go, I always talk about Kumasi. Sure. And Kumasi have always been part of me. Sure. Even when I came, I didn't go anywhere than to come to Kumasi. Straight. And Ijaba was the reason why I came. Okay. But I can't just come and be sleeping in the room. I need to.
You got to come back to your people.
I need to let my people know, I need to let my people know that at least I'm here, and I really want to honor them. My first interviews, I want to honor them and let them know that, yo, Mr. T free, huh? And I'm in the Accra, and I'm in the free Accra, and I'm in the
Afro Nation, man.
And bro, it wasn't just Afro Nation, bro. There are festivals that are bigger than Afro Nation in the United States, like Summer Stage, that I MC.
You was there, bro.
Bro, I MC'd at SOBs. SOBs is a legendary venue.
You hosted King Promise as well?
I did King Promise. I did Stone Boy. I did Sarkodie. I did Siwa Savage. I did Rema. I did DMV Party in the Park. I did Daily People. I had my own show in Times Square that I do piano in Shayo. I had Small Girls Party that I MC'd. I've a lot of several shows that I've done.
Write a book for me.
But I want to be sincere to everybody right now. All the youth, all the MCs, never stop. Okay. Just continue. Right now we have so many means like TikTok, so many means that you can make money. You can do your own mixes with DJs that you can make money from. Even if you're not in the club, you can be making money from. All I want people to know is that it's possible. But I'm coming up with my own workshop that I'll be announcing very soon. I want to impact the knowledge that I have to the youth. So I'll be announcing my workshop very soon and a masterclass very soon.
Anytime
that I want everybody to come support.
People, man.
I mean, we'll do Accra first and we'll come and do Kumasi, because I know that the fans are also here. I have a lot of MCs that are like that are people that have inspired them, that are MCs that are also my friends that I really, I mean, I know I share stayed with you several times. Like
I know,
sometimes even before I come to the show, I'm like, yo, Mama Alvin, Brown, on my MC and son of my back.
That's the line,
like,
man.
My friend Alvin. Yo, Alvin, where are you? Alvin, come on stage. Like, because Alvin, I didn't get anybody to do that for me.
That's true.
Nobody actually gave me the opportunity to share stage with them. That's the reason why any MC I meet, I want to bring them closer to me, because I felt like I didn't get that opportunity. If we are a lot of hype men or hype MCs, the value will be more, because there's more DJs. Yeah. So now the value is more. But if there's more MCs, the value will be more. That is why.
Okay, so check out Barima from Bills on social media. Everywhere you go, he's there doing his own thing.
Smelling good.
Tell them say I know, sir. I get to kill a so shut up. I see from